Hey, FitFam, Coach Russo here. Core strength. Let's go ahead and get started. I like to start out with my favorite stretch, standing. I say that in every class this week. Okay, so neutral stance, knees are gently bent, okay? Not bent like this or locked out, gently bent, just a little bit, okay? Stomach's in, nice tall lift, shoulders are relaxed, okay? I like to start core strength, a little spinal motility. So go ahead, turn your head to the right. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, look up at the ceiling. Turn, go all the way around, looking to the left. Okay? Relaxing the shoulders. Knees are gently bent, still standing nice and tall. Breathe in. Exhale, twist up, turn, and hold. Good. Here we go. Breathe in. And exhale, looking up, twist, and turn. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, twist, and up, and recover. Okay, I want you to give me a yes. Yes. Look how my eyes are open. I like doing that. Yes. 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 Saying yes to core strength, okay? Good. Relax. Remember, you got a fluid that goes through your spine. It only responds to movement, so we're moving, okay? Next, the mid-back, okay? We got the hunchback of Notre Dame right here. Hunchback. Hunchback. Okay? Good. Then proud chest, squeeze shoulder blades, flaring ribs as much as possible. Okay. Rounding hunchback of Notre Dame. Reaching up, flaring ribs as much as possible. Good. And recover. In our other classes this week, you will be working on standing and squeezing your shoulder blades back without flaring your ribs. Reason is it's better for your back. But we like to do in core strength. Get those back muscles. Okay. Hands in the pocket. Not literally, but figuratively. Okay. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, reaching down your right side. And you'll notice this left side stretching out, but also my spine is laterally flat bending to the left, okay? I like science, but I don't always use it, okay? Breathe in. Exhale, laterally bend the other way. Reaching down, reaching down, reaching down. Only go as far as comfortable, folks. Some of you have back pain. Do not exceed the limit of your back, meaning don't cause pain, okay? Rolling up. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to do the tuck and tilt, okay? Ooh, new little friend. I've been working on some stuff here. All right, so tucking underneath, gently squeezing glutes. Now, this part of your pelvis and your spine is going to really get underneath, okay? And you're going to breathe in, exhale, and tilt. So arching that lower back. And like I said, if you feel a lot of pressure in your spine, don't keep going. But for us who are a little more flexible, oh, yeah, really round the back. Okay, tuck, 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 tuck. That was annoying. Love it. And tilt, 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 tilt. Good. Okay, and release. Okay, breathe in. Exhale. And we're going to go stir the pot, okay? Just gentle circles. So all this week, folks, our exercise classes are standing up. And the reason is a lot of people, and you heard me say this multiple times, have trouble getting onto the floor, okay? I am accommodating that. However, eventually you want to be able to get on the floor. If it at all is not a possibility, go on Amazon, buy a massage table, $150. Okay, side to side, lateral shift. I've had clients tell me best $150 they've spent, seriously, because it's that useful. And you'll see in the videos, the reason is getting on the floor, there's just all these angles and different leverages that you can't do standing up, and it's very, very powerful for exercise. Okay, and everyone's favorite, belly dance. Do-do-do-do. Good. Gyration, gyration, and gyration, 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 and release. However, today's class, everything is standing up. Yeah. It is possible to work out standing up. You're just limited, but it's good. Okay, so after we do our spinal motility and core strength, if it's your first time, we like to go into our stretching routine. Okay, so we got some stretches standing up. Let me show you some of my favorites, okay? So we're going to start here, neutral stance. You're going to take your left leg, open up. Take your right leg, open up. This is straddle. You're going to bend your knees, okay? And breathe in. Exhale, bending, dropping down. Now bring your hands onto your knees, roll your shoulders back, okay? In our stretching video this week, you'll be doing this stretch more in depth. We're going to just kind of move through it here. Shoulders down, pushing the knees out, rocking side to side. Inhale, exhale, dropping the hands down if you can. If not, just stay on your knees. It's totally fine. You want to work within your limits, folks, and then slightly beyond them. This is called Spider. Spider. Okay, now from spider, inhale. If you can, lock both knees out. It's called waterfall, okay? Now from waterfall, I'm going to roll up. Always rolling up slow, folks. Always rolling up super slow. Good. Shoulders back and relax. Okay, bring your feet together. Another stretch we did in the stretching video. You're going to inhale, bring your hands up, interlace your fingers, reaching up. It's called pencil. Now, when you reach up, folks, don't lean back. Oh, God, broken pencil, okay? Tuck the hips underneath. Hold. Stretching out like someone's pulling you. Inhale, up on the toes if you can. Exhale, whoom, dropping everything out, okay? So, some muscles that are hard to stretch standing up are your hamstrings. I'm going to go show you a different one. There's even more in this week's videos. You'll be stretching your hamstrings. This is like the most classic way people stretch their hamstrings standing up. It's the forward fold, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees a little bit, okay? We're going to inhale. We're going to exhale. We're going to round our backs down, okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to stop at your knees, okay? Now, to really get that hamstring insertion down here behind the knees, I want you to lock your knees out, okay? Most people will be able to get here with their knees locked out, okay? Now, if you have more flexibility, what you do is don't pull yourself down. Just sort of drop yourself down slow, okay? Keep your knees locked out. It's mandatory, folks. You stretch your hamstrings out this way. You're also stretching your lower back. Correct, Mr. Science. Okay, breathe in if you can. Drop down a little more, okay? Now, just stop whatever slightly uncomfortable, okay? And then inhale. We're going to go all the way down. Exhale. You might not be here today, folks, and that's okay, because but you can get there slowly but surely. Okay, good. Here, and we're going to roll up always. How slow? Super slow, super slow. Another muscle that's tricky to stretch standing up is your quad. Pretty much the best way here is called flamingo. Now, you might not have the balance today. There might not be something accessible nearby, but if you got a wall, you got a chair, you got something, anything, grab your balance, or just try it. Sorry, I'm whistling a lot. Holding the balance here. Nice. Okay? And then karate kick down. All right, let's do the other side here. Pulling up. Now, there is a video called Perfect Stretching where it's 25 minutes of just stretching. That is your go-to, but I like to do some stretches and core strength because it sets us up for, guess what? Good, proper positioning, nice, long, lean muscles, which pretty much everyone's goal, okay? All right, and relax. Okay, so in this part, I usually have everyone get on the floor and we do our core exercises. And there's different leverages on the floor, right, meaning different positions, but we can work our core standing up. It's a little bit more challenging, okay? All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to do the tuck, suck, and squeeze standing up, okay? So I'm going to turn this way, okay? You're going to tuck. Don't tuck all the way like before. Just tuck. You're going to inhale. Exhale. Suck your stomach in, okay? Now, while sucked is sucked in, while you are sucked in, you're going to squeeze everything in tight. Squeeze it tight, 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 tight. Squeeze. And release, okay? I'm looking at here abdominal wall on my new anatomy chart over here, even though it was made in 1941. Anyways, so we're creating pressure in the abdominal wall, or actually inside of it, okay? So you're going to tuck. You're going to suck. You're going to squeeze, and then poke your stomach. Rock hard abs, folks. They're under there, I promise. And release, okay? So that's a tuck, suck, and squeeze. That's a core brace. That's nice to stand up, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go core brace, okay? And core brace. Good. I'm working on an introductory series for free, folks. If you walk on that, it's going to teach you how to do this core brace. Okay, so you're going to brace your core, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to bring your hands out like this, okay? Everyone relax. Relax your stomach, okay? Ready? Tuck, suck, and squeeze, brace. And then I want you to bring your hands down so it's an isometric, squeezing in your hands to the sides, squeezing in, and release. This week you're going to learn in the strength training ascending contractions, okay? I'm not going to cover that here. You're going to have to get in the new video. Good. Everything's squeezing in and tight. Even these muscles in your back are core muscles, okay? Let's add the final piece, the inner thigh. I shouldn't say final piece, a lot of pieces, but final piece for today, okay? So, standing up nice and tall, tuck, suck, and squeeze, right? Inhale, hands come out. Exhale, squeezing down. While squeezing, core, inner thighs. Inner thigh squeeze. Inner thigh squeeze, and release. You're feeling this pressure, folks. That pressure helps stabilize your spine. It's also going to help you improve your balance. So one of the challenges standing up is doing a side plank standing up. Aha! We might be the first people ever to do standing side plank. So here, assume the position. I'm going to imagine I'm on the floor. And the way to do that is I'm pushing this arm away from me. That's kind of a challenging mobility, but you can do it. Pushing away. Even if you have to do this weird thing. Push away. Tuck, suck, and squeeze your ab, right? Bring your abs this way and your arm that way. Wow. Okay, it's almost like I'm pushing against someone. Another way to really do this would be to use a wall. But not everyone has a wall. That's why we do it here. Boom. Side plank. And release. Quick science lesson, because I know you guys love science. If you're on the floor, gravity in the position, which is called, we use the term leverage, makes me use my obliques. But standing up, I got to use my brain to turn on my obliques. Right? Science. Okay. Neutral stance, right arm up, driving the elbow away, right? Getting that shoulder blade, taking my core muscles, boom, making the seal. Hips this way, arm this way, squeeze, ascending contraction, and release. Now it's cool. Think about this. Wah! Double side plank, okay? Standing up. Here, ready? Tuck, suck, and squeeze, and push, and push, and push, and release. You might be like, Coach, I feel nothing. Keep doing the classes. Eventually, you'll understand how to use isometrics in a constructive way. You can do it. You'll get there. All right, actually, next in the core strength class, it has a structure. It's never the same. If you guys know I don't repeat myself. But we like to do our isometrics. We just did a bunch of isometrics, okay? But let me show you what could possibly be one of the best isometrics for posture, neck, shoulder health, okay? It's called standing cobra. So neutral stance, knees slightly bent, okay? I'm going to tuck, suck, and squeeze. Ribs are underneath, right? Got my core brace. Arms are straight at my sides. Now, advanced cue, imagine you got a little space in your armpits, okay? Not space in my armpits, just a little space down here, okay? I'm going to gently squeeze my shoulder blades together. Okay, now the isometric is I'm going to lock the back of my arms out, and I'm going to brace my core without tightening my neck. Locking the back of your arms, locking the back of your arms, squeezing your core, and release. These muscles right here, ladies, you want to get the bat wings to go away? They also help stabilize your shoulder girdle. Huh, Mr. Muscle Man. Tricep, head, into the human. Sorry. You guys, all right. At least someone's having fun. You guys should be having fun too, okay? Let's do that standing cobra again. Gently bend the knees, standing up nice, tall, core strength. Lock the elbows out. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Squeeze shoulder blades together gently. Lock out the back of the arms harder. Squeeze the core. Hold. Squeeze. And release. Nice job. The isometric standing up. That gets that nice posture, works the back of the arms, okay? So we have what are called the stances, all right? And these are a series of stances designed to work different muscles in your legs. Also, what's called integrate your core, which means learning to use your core with other parts of your body, okay? The first stance we've done quite often here, this is called the neutral stance, all right? So from neutral stance, take your right foot, step open one stride length. Another way to measure that we realize is you can do a heel side pivot, and then right where your toe is, your heel goes. Okay? Your toes are slightly turned out. This is the squat stance. Okay? Squat stance, we work squats out. We also work what's called athletic position, right? This is your tennis, your soccer, your football positions. We're going to work that today using the core brace. I'm going to turn to the side. I'm in squat stance, okay? Now, here I am standing up straight. I'm going to gently bend my knees, stick my butt back, and I'm going to squeeze my core, okay? As my butt is back, I'm squeezing my core. Naturally, it's not going to happen. I want you to squeeze your core, and you're going to be in your athletic stance, okay? Grab your invisible tennis racket, okay? I'm a lefty today. And you're going to rock side to side in your athletic stance. But as you rock, feel your oblique. Feel your oblique. So when we work with athletes, we teach them, look, you got to move at your hip, you got to move at your core and hip together. Just doing this, weak sauce. Knees or rotate ankle, right? Core brace, hips back, boom, boom, boom. I'm just laughing because the only athlete I work with right now is me. That's because I like training you guys. Wait, senior athletes, jeez. I got another athlete, golfer. Okay, side to side, got your tennis racket. Now feel your foot, right? Left foot, right foot, core, left foot. Moving from the hip, bah, bah, bah. Getting ready for those cuts. Ah. Good. That, my friends, that's going to work your balance as much as doing crazy single leg balance, which is coming later. Okay? Now, from here, Let's reset, neutral stance. Right foot, 1 stride length. Now your left foot, 2 stride lengths. This is called straddle. Straddle enables us to have more of what's called a lateral hip shift, okay? The reason straddle isn't super athletic for lateral motion is it's hard to take a step, okay? But what straddle is good for is getting rooted in my feet while still having some mobility, okay? Good, and it also looks cool. Okay, so we're gonna work here in straddles. I want you to lock your knees out, bring your hands out. There's a star, you guys will do this later in the week, okay? Send your fingers out, superstar, dropping down, nice tall posture. Okay, gently bend your knees. We're in straddle. Bend your knees more as you squeeze your core. Ready? Bend your knees more as you squeeze your core, dropping down, keeping your chest high and hips underneath you, okay? Keep going. Stand up again. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to go into a squat here. That's a different movement. This is the ballet squat. So I'm squeezing my core as my knees. See how my hips are sending underneath me? They're not completely underneath me. It's not horse, right? And they're in here. Now, if you feel in your knees, folks, squeeze your glutes. If you still feel in your knees, don't bend as much, okay? So here, dropping down. If you're only here today, that's great. You're starting out, okay? But if you've been doing this class for a while, I want you guys to challenge yourself within your limits, but slightly beyond them. The paradox, okay? Ballet squat. Inner thighs are squeezing. Nice, tall posture. We're going to do this cool artistic move we do later in a different class. Inhale. Hands come up. This is that premier position for ballet. Don't worry about the hands. I'm going to exhale, open my hands up nice and tall, squeezing my core muscles. Your legs should be on fire, okay? Right hand's going to drop down into that lateral flexion. Left hand's coming up for this really cool ballet position. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Don't you drop those legs yet. Inhale, exhale, left hand comes down in that lateral flexion like we started with. Right hand goes overhead for this really cool ballet position. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, locking knees out and shaking it out. In a post last week, I said my favorite core muscle is my legs. You know, I get that a lot. Core strength, folks, you're using your core and your legs. What's the point of having a strong core if you can't use it with your legs? Here's the answer. There is no point. All right? All right. Woo! If you need to get water, go ahead and grab some water. I didn't do the water break. Now it's time for a word from our sponsors. If we had sponsors, that would be right now. I really, honestly, in my dream, it would just be stuff that I use. You know, I like the Nike Golf. I like Asics. I got this watch at Walmart, my favorite retailer. Anyways. All right. Fitbit. Okay. Apple. okay, stop. All right. Neutral stance. Now we're going to go into the third stance called horse, okay? So, right foot, 1 stride length. Beautiful. Left foot, 1 stride length. Straddle. Now, you can do your right or your left. I like to do my right, which is your left. So, left foot out. Boom! Okay? Now, your toes are going to be turned out the most. Okay? Now, you're really disadvantaged for moving your feet, but what we can do is we can actually start to really drop in. And this is the position we work side lunge out of. We're not working side lunge today. We actually don't work side lunges all week. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to work that horse, okay? Now, for horse, what I do is I tuck my hips underneath, and I bend my knees slightly, and my hips are right underneath me, okay? This is how Shaolin monks train their martial arts. True story, studied with one, okay? Okay, good. Now look, keep going. Hold your horse. Hey, hold your horses. Okay, but look, don't sink into your obliques like this. Keep long, tall posture. Keep your core engaged. Bring your elbows behind you. Long obliques, long side muscles. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze your fists. This is Kung Fu. Now squeeze everything in. Ha! Don't tense your neck. Okay, hold horse. Hold your horses. Big-a-dum, 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 bum, bum. All right, you're going to take your left hand, reach out, strike. This is what happens when people do this. Their shoulder comes up, right? Shoulder down, and then they stop short. This is short. Reach that arm forward. Don't turn, but reach the arm forward. Shoulder stays down. Ah, that's a great punch. Okay, inhale. Exhale, send out the other arm, the right arm. Boom, punch. Shoulder stays down. Reach that arm out. Reach the arm out. That's protracting your shoulder blade. That's what you want. You're not twisting. That's a different class. Okay, coming in. Now what I want you to do, opposite simultaneous motion, okay? Left arm comes out. Reach, shoulder down. Opposite simultaneous motion. Right arm comes out. See how the left is going in as the right's coming out? Switching. Wow. Squeeze your core. Whoa. 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 Good. Core muscles, core muscles, core muscles, core muscles. That's why it's called core strength. Good. And relax. Shake everything out. Whoo. Good job. Yes, I know you feel it in your legs, but see previous explanation about the legs, okay? So that's this way, the stances, horizontal stances. Now we're going to go forward and backwards stances, okay? I like to shoot them, profile right here so you can see my feet. Now I'm not going to mirror, so everyone's going to start with their left foot, okay? Just like a marching band days, okay? So left foot comes forward. This is called 50-50. 50% of my weight in my front foot, 50% of my weight in my back foot. In our other classes, we work the other stances, so I'm going to work a lot in 50-50 right now. So this is, my friends, a very stable position in terms of moving side to side, okay? Right? Moving side to side. Boom, I can switch my feet really quick. Ba, 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 ba. The further my feet get apart, the harder it is to switch, right? So here I can switch my feet. Boom, 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 okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to work lateral shifts of weight. So stick your butt out to the left. Notice most of the weight's in the left foot now. Right? Now you're not doing this, right? It's not some belly dance. Here, I'm laterally shifting. That's all it is, folks. Boom to boom. Boom, but you laugh. Just that little bit, you might not have laughed, but just that little bit is really good. Okay? Boom, standing up. Lateral shift to the left. Okay? Back to center. Lateral shift to the left. Back to center. A more advanced student, we could do laterally shifting to the right in this position, but that's not super functional. You're not really going to be doing this too much. So we're just standing here, 50-50, lateral shift to the left. Hold. Okay? Ready? Lateral shift to the left, hold. Squeeze your core. Lift your back heel up. Notice what happens. Where's the weight? Front foot. Feel your foot, people. Long obliques. No excuse. Long waist. Long waist. Hold. Do okay. Hold. Coming back. Neutral. Shift the hips back. Okay, one more, we'll switch sides. Ready? Laterally shift to the left. Boom. Raise the back heel up. Notice what happens. Most of the weight is in that front foot as you're laterally shifted. It would almost be impossible to lift the back foot. Okay? And center and relax. That lateral shift, folks, that happens when you walk. You're not going to be walking like this necessarily unless you're in the supermodels, but it is happening, and it's going to help stabilize your lower back because my pelvis is getting this side to side and my spine's not going. It makes that noise too. All right, I'm going to show you from the other side, okay? I'll show you from this side. So right leg forward. You guys ready? Right leg forward. One stride length, standing up nice and tall. Nice elongated posture. Good. Okay, 50-50. Now, laterally shift to the right, okay? Laterally shift to the right. What happens to the weight? It goes forward. That's the whole point, okay? Can you even laterally shift? Yeah, you can. Okay, but laterally shift, weights in the front foot. Natural. Okay? Squeeze your core. Back heel comes up. Most of the weight's in the right foot. You see what I did there, though? Look. See what I did? See how I got to stay laterally shifted as I shift forward. My body is hard for my body. It's a challenge. We'll work on it. Okay, and back. I'm getting better too, folks. It's the whole point. Shift laterally. Boom. Get that back heel. Stay laterally shifted. Stay laterally shifted. Laterally shifted. Okay? See how I put my feet further apart? That's cheating. Okay? And relax. Coach got some work to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to integrate this, meaning we're going to use it, okay? So we're in 50-50. I'm going to step forward with my left foot. As soon as my left foot touches, laterally shift. Okay? Repeat. Forward. As soon as my left foot touches, laterally shift. If you're balanced, you're still learning, just go, boom, stick it out. Okay? Keep working that same foot. Boom, stick it out. Right? Boom, stick it out. If you're more advanced, slow motion. The slower is harder. More controlled. Good laterally shift and back. Good laterally shift and back. Okay, so from here, from this lateral shift on the left, step through, neutral, lateral shift to the right. Now let's practice just the right foot, okay? So stepping with the right foot, laterally shift. Boom. Stepping with the right foot, laterally shift. Boom. I like sound effects, in case you didn't know. First time joining us. Bah, and step, and bah, and step. Good. Keep going. Step, and recover. Okay? Now we're going to go forward, focusing on the lateral shift into our spacewalking, which we do every class because it's that awesome. What a spacewalk is, folks, is we're going to step forward with the left foot, laterally shift, okay? Pass through, neutral, right laterally shift, okay? As you can see, I'm learning that better too. Right, shift through, neutral, left, laterally shift, absorbing the weight, coming through, neutral, shift, boom. Keep working that spacewalking, so when I get to the edge, I turn. Spacewalking is slow motion, like walking on space. It's a Tai Chi exercise, okay? Laterally shift, okay? Make sure you're focusing on your lateral shift, and boom. As you guys do this class more, you'll realize how many different things there are to focus on when you spacewalk. The answer is a lot, but you can only really focus on one thing at a time. Okay, boom to the side. Good, laterally shift. Laterally shift. Slow and control, folks. Use your balance. Slow and control. The whole point about balance is being able to walk and balance. Okay? Good. Check it out. We're almost done, folks. Core strength. We're almost done. Really like this class today. Enjoy working with you. All right, so, I can't see you. Such as coronavirus. All right, so neutral stance today. We're not going to laterally shift. Try to pick your right foot up. No lateral shift. Ah, jeez. That's hard. You'll notice, look, even me trying, I have to. So, hint, laterally shift to the right. Lift your left foot up, okay? If you can't lift your toe, keep your toe touched for balance, but no weight. If you're more advanced, like I said, let's come into this little coupe, modified coupe. Keep that lateral shift. Core muscles, even I lost my core muscles. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. No falling for me. Okay? And if you're in the advanced bracket, I want you to take this knee, turn it out. This is tree. Okay? I want you to lift. And I'm going to show you. Yes, people can do this, folks. It's called stork. Bring it out. Bring the hand up. I think it's like that's Karate Kid. Down, touch, and relax. If you're working on your balance and you can't do that, that's fine. Everyone who does this class consistently, their balance gets better. It's just matter of fact. Practice makes better, okay? Here we go. We're going to laterally shift to the left now, okay? Bring the right heel up. So if I'm just working this today, folks, that's okay. Most of the time in life, one foot's on the ground. Or both feet are on the ground, sorry. Oh, yeah, pretty much all the time, one foot's on the ground. Okay, from here, once you get your balance, core muscles come into a nice coupe. Most people are working coupe here. If you fall, touch. Don't make it dramatic, okay? Fewer of us will be working into tree. Remember, you got to rotate your hips open for tree, squeezing the core muscles. And for my most advanced, stork, hold. The hand is just cool. I think it's actually crane. And relax, it's definitely crane. Woo! Good job, folks. We just did a ton of exercises. That's why this class, folks, is so important. It's because we're moving through upbeat, constantly moving. If you do the other workout videos, you decide to join the team. If you do the other workout videos, you're going to get rounded out. You're going to get exposed to all different sorts of movements. Probably like 100 movements, honestly. Not even kidding. I'll slow down. So what we like to do at the end of the class is we like to work on our breathing. I've actually been doing this at the end of all my classes. Why breathing is super important. Okay, today we're going to work out a squat stance. So start neutral stance, step with your right foot, turn the toes out, and just bring your hands out like this, okay? Nice and tall. I want you to inhale, lift your hands up, palms go. And exhale. Just release all the tension. Just relax. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, inhale. All the way up. Exhale, dive into the pool. This is our chance for reflection, folks. What today was new? What was new about today? What was something you hadn't seen before? You saw I had something I hadn't seen before. Think about that. You're going to get it. The more you practice, the less it'll become new and the more advanced you'll get. And as always, what are you grateful for, folks? Rolling up. If you can participate this, you have the electricity rolling up super slow, and the time and the zoom, that's something to be grateful for, okay? And relax. All right, folks, give yourselves a round of applause. Nice job today. A lot of things are in the works. We're at to 3 days a week, and the reason is I want you walking 2 to 3 days a week. As much as I love 5 days a week with me, walking is so good for essentially everything you'll see in the other videos. Okay, guys? I'm adjusting a new format, so I'm kind of rushed. I really appreciate it. These classes are live on Zoom every Monday, 9:30 Pacific time. Okay? Love you guys. Seriously, awesome job. This is Yobi Fit Forever. If you want to see us at the website for more information, go ahead. I'm Coach Russo. You guys are the team. I will see you here next week for Zoom for a core strength.